Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. It is time for some ML leaks. That's right, we are on Chinchilla Leaks. Link in the description below if you want to follow along. As always, I need to emphasize that everything we're about to go over, it is not official, it is not confirmed. It is always possible that SocialPoint changes something by the time it is actually released. But with that being said, let's take a look at this sneak peek. So I think we've already gone over this. These are the Season 3 corrupted monsters. As you can see, two of these are behind a paywall. We have the corrupted Kaori, who's going to be the $20 monster, and then we have this cool lizard-looking monster that is going to be the $50 exclusive monster. So I do believe we have a skill set for Kaori, so that's going to be fun. And I think we also have a skill set for a corrupted Wicca, so that's going to be fun as well. If it's anything like OG Wicca, it's going to be a dodge area monster, and that is a free-to-play monster. So let's see, we have the Craster challenge. Craster is back. Okay, that might have actually passed already. Frat event, The Boys. In this special frat team event, if a team purchases a gem pack, all members will get war coins or The Boys cells. Who's The Boys? Is it like a group of monsters? Monsterwood cells. Monsterwood is bursting with cells. And let's see, you get Tiny, Wicca, and 2 new corrupted monsters, The Boys and Ricca. I gotta figure out how to say that. So yeah, we get corrupted Wicca and The Boys. So I guess that's a brand new monster that's gonna be released. The Boys is a nature controller with stun and damage reduction skills. There are multiple sources you can use to get him or collect his cells. Breeding events, monster with crazy events. Oh, okay. So he's gonna be a completely free to play monster. He's gonna be the one that you get by watching Monsterwood videos. Okay, that's interesting. The Boys breeding event, also breeding event for him. So Boys Wicca, Josh Dub. Oh, so it's all like YouTuber based monsters, right? Well, I guess not. Yeah, Teddy VR, Tremor. I guess not all of them. Tiny. Let's scroll down. Complete the Boys book to get juicy rewards. Mythic, Ludum, blah blah blah. Okay, this is interesting news. Bounty Hunt Stamina in Monsterwood. During this special event, you can go to Monsterwood, watch a lot of trailers, and get free Bounty Hunt Stamina. Okay, cool. So I figured SP would do something like this. Lots of games that involve stamina, energy. A lot of times you watch stamina, or you watch videos to get stamina, so I figured SP would do something like this. While I'm not a fan of watching videos, I will do it for stamina in the bounty hunt to be able to continue my search and accumulate different nodes moving and finding the fugitive. So I'm hoping it's a lot better. Maze collector tickets. From now on, you can use maze collector tickets not only on big mazes. Oh, nice! You can use maze collector tickets anytime we have a mini maze as well. I figured SP might have done something like this just because they took out the second maze. So now you have this accumulation of maze tickets if you buy the Golden Legends Pass. So of course they're going to let you use it during the mini mazes. That's awesome. So if there's ever a monster you really want to get, you don't even need to worry about actually collecting, log into the game every 4 hours. The tickets will do it for you. Alright, Legends Pass Corrupted Season 4. Oh, did I say Season 3 earlier? Why are we on Season 4? Man, time flies. Alright, so let's see. Rank 3 monster. And Warmaster Elvira is going to be available, and I think that's it. Alright, let's go down. We have Clock Suko. This is going to be the next team race monster, the next marathon monster. I would, how do I say this? I would be surprised if this monster does not have time stop. He needs to have time stop, right? It's that, like, if you look at Tymeron, he denies you, gets an extra turn. So I'd be so surprised if he doesn't have it. Or Baby Reversion. I can see him having either of those. So might be a new like meta Baby Reversion monster. Blue Mary, I don't think we have much info about this monster yet. Let's scroll down. Is that The Boys right here? That green looking thing? I think it is, huh? The Boys, yeah, there it is. So that's gonna be The Boys. Scrolling down. These are the Season 4 monsters. Choose your path, Siamis, or Vampirastro for the owners. We have, oh my gosh, there it is. Amazing looking monster. Unfortunately behind a $20 paywall. But beautiful monster design. Junsunia Kaori. We have Swamp Zode as well. What is this? El Colosso Season 3 Mythics. El Colosso is back. Okay, these are all the monsters that are going to be available. Really quickly, I would say you go for Shelly. Easy choice. Go for Shelly. Best monster of the bunch. After Shelly, I think it'd just be Shelly. Chucklemuckle, Anticipation monster, could be useful as well. Blas is a pretty good support monster. If you have Mythic Amber to invest in, you could always use him. But really want to go for cosmic monsters. Yeah, Shelly, that's an easy one. Alright, we have a skill set for The Boys. Let's see what he does. Moderate physical damage and apply stun to an enemy. Ooh, spammable stun skill. Green Swing, you could always use that stun. Low nature damage and bleed to everyone. Deals low nature damage reduction. Deals low nature damage, bleed, and major damage reduction. Oh, so keep in mind, major damage reduction, that reduces damage output by 50%, and the bleed also does 20% as well. Let's see, you have applies precision and evasion to itself. This monster can protect itself and set up for the next attack. We have heavy physical damage to an enemy, applies stun twice, so greater likelihood to actually land the stun, especially against a bulwark monster, a hardened monster, or a tough monster. Moderate nature and applies stun to everyone. Deals very heavy nature damage, applies total damage reduction to one enemy. You know what? It's not an amazing monster, but I do actually like the monster. I like that you can single target one person and just reduce your damage output to 0. You know, great way to stop UA as well. You can stun everyone. You can double stun someone. You have a self-evasion skill in case you need protection. You have that major damage reduction and bleed to everyone. So, yeah, reducing damage output, increasing the likelihood of landing your monsters, also reducing the likelihood of activating UA, because if the enemy is bleeding and has their damage output reduced by 50%, they're probably not going to take you below 75%. So I actually like this. And then on top of that, another damage reduction. So it's possible the enemy monsters have damage reduction, bleed, and major damage reduction at once. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so again, not a crazy monster by any means, but I do like him. Let's see what I wonder what his trait is going to be like. Imagine he starts the game off with a status caster damage reduction against the enemy. That'd be pretty interesting. Alright, let us scroll down. Here we have Kaori. So this is a $20 monster. Is it worth purchasing? Let's find out. We have Honor above. Deals moderate light damage, applies sunburn to one enemy. Deals moderate thunder damage, applies bleed to one enemy. Deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies bleed. We have an AoE bleed here. Deals moderate light damage, applies sunburn. We have an AoE sunburn. So we have sunburn and bleed. Applies double damage and thunder immunity to itself. Applies damage, boost, and precision to itself and gains 1 extra turn. Oh, that is nice. I always love when you boost and give yourself an immediate extra turn. Thanks to that increased accuracy, you will not be missing your next attack. So you can follow that up with a damage boosted sunburn or a damage boosted bleed. What else do we have? Deals low thunder damage to one enemy, applies bleed, and gives 1 extra turn. Oh, we have another ET skill. Oh, it's a weak attack, weak thunder damage, but you do apply a dot and you give yourself an extra turn. Deals low light damage to one enemy, applies sunburn, gives 1 extra turn. Oh, we have another ET skill. We have 3 ET skills. For my friends, for my land, for justice. Wow, that's great. So 3 extra turn skills. Would you run out 3 extra turn skills though, considering you want to run maybe both AoE skills, or maybe you don't need both AoE skills since you have these single targets? It's going to depend on the stamina usage on the monster, the cooldown on the monster. With UA, obviously this monster could become a huge threat because she's going to be able to attack over and over and get extra turns. It's really going to come down to her relics as well. Can she hold something to recover stamina? Is it going to be the exact same relics as Kaori? What's going to happen? Hopefully she has a way to recover stamina with one of her relics. Obviously I think she's going to have a sword, right? She's looking at the monster design. She's going to have a sword. She's going to have a sword, so that doesn't help. But yeah, we will see. That can be very interesting. Very interesting. I like it. I like it. Is it worth it though? There's a lot of counters now, right? We have like the talent right now. From the Wang pathway, the Arrow Saga, that gives you shock. You have anticipation monsters, Kage, the previous race monster, so players have that guy ranked up. So, gotta be careful. The ultimate deals heavy thunder damage and gives you an extra turn. So it's not a crazy ultimate, but thanks to the extra turn, you can follow up and do more ET skills. And then we have Corrupted Wicca. Let's see. Moderate nature damage applies poison. Deals low nature damage. Deals moderate nature damage, applies poison to all enemies. Deals moderate nature damage, minor blind, that's a minus 25% accuracy. Applies damage boost and precision, that's a team skill. I wish this would have cleansed. Deals heavy nature damage, applies poison and minor blind. Applies triple damage and torture immunity to itself. Why to itself? Why not to an ally? Man, if this was to an ally, that would have been awesome. Deals very heavy nature damage to one enemy, applies blind to one enemy. I'm not liking it. It's a blind, it's a minor blind, it's a minor blind to the enemy team. So what I'm seeing, this monster, deals heavy. Why is it called Water Hemlock but deals nature damage? Let's see. Removes positive effects from all enemies, disables trait. That is a great ultimate. But the regular skill set is not good. Let's see. Nature attacker with area dodge as a trait. Okay, so he does have area dodge, and it does appear he is an attacker. Oh my gosh, let's see. Poison to one enemy, spammable. Low nature, spammable. Moderate nature applies poison, so that reduces damage output. Modern Nature applies Minor Blind. I'd probably start with that off just to reduce enemy accuracy. Damage boost and precision to the whole team. Heavy Nature damage to one enemy applies Poison and Minor Blind to one enemy. Heavy Nature damage and very heavy Nature damage with a Blind. How do I feel about this monster? Obviously, if you have UA, you would be able to AoE Poison everyone, AoE Minor Blind everyone. That triple damage and torture immunity. The good thing about this monster is he has area dodge. So, most likely, it's not like you're going to be denied or anything. So, you will be able to get a turn in. So, he is one of the few monsters you can actually set up your triple damage, not worry about it getting removed by Dispelling Fist or a monster that can cleanse. And then you can go and follow up and, you know, probably do your Moderate Nature Minor Blind. And with that triple damage, it probably packs a huge punch. It's also going to depend what else this monster can hold. I'm a little disappointed. But because he has dodge area, I think he'll definitely be usable, and he's a free-to-play monster, which means for everyone that is having trouble with the Titan dungeon, you'll be able to use this monster and easily beat the artifact one or the other ones as well. So yeah, he'll be useful for the free-to-play community, I think. In terms of ranking up with Ludum, I think we're going to have to wait until he's released and we see relics and slots and everything. But I like that he has dodge area. I'm just a little iffy on everything. If this was an ally skill, oh man, dodge area with triple damage. Ooh, triple damage to spec, triple damage to any attacker you want. That would have been vicious. So I guess I can see why SocialPoint didn't do that. Alright, and then it looks like this is the next PvP monster. Okay, and then we have some new information. We have Viatrix. Ooh, it looks really cool. It looks like a Earth Wizard Vortex looking thing. It's probably going to be a Torture Dealer. That's my guess for this monster. He's going to apply dots. He's going to hold a cane. He's going to hold probably an amulet or something. We have Rima, also looks really cool. Let's see, anything. She has more torture, sunburn, bleed. You don't necessarily have to run her to use ETs. Buffing herself is better than giving nature weakness to enemies. She might be able to cycle. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait and see what Kaori can do. Any monster that has ETs, by the way, they could also run Dispelling Fist. So the cool thing about Kaori is, assuming you can recover stamina, this monster using the ET skills, if you're facing double Megatons. Let's say you're facing double Megaton spec, for example. For Justice gets rid of one of the Megatons if you have Dispelling Fist. For My Land gets rid of the other Megatons. And then you're able to attack spec and apply a Sunburn to reduce accuracy. Or a Bleed to reduce damage output. Or if there's only one Megaton monster, you do an ET skill to remove Megaton. And then you do an AoE and Dispelling Fist kicks in and removes all positive effects from the enemy team. So could be pretty useful. Definitely. I like the monster. Just looking at the skill set, I'm definitely waiting to see what the stats are and the relic slots and everything. But I do like the monster. Again, the boys, I actually do like him as well. This one I'm a little iffy on, but I don't think we saw anything too crazy. Based on all these skill sets, I don't think there's anything too crazy. I think I'm more interested in Clocksuko and what his skill set is going to be. So I can't wait till that's released. I do like the change to Bounty Hunt in terms of being able to get more stamina by watching videos. Even though I hate watching videos, I will definitely watch it for some stamina. And I do love the change to the Maze Collector ticket, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, with that being said, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below. What are you most excited about? What are you looking forward to? Any and all thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.